Hello everyone. So if you have watched or subscribed to my channel or have watched any more of my videos, you may have heard me say that whenever these type of things come on sale, pick them up because you never know when you can use them. So I got these on the recent sale. Normally I wouldn't have a ton of use for seashells, but my husband and I just went on a trip to Oregon and we actually spent quite a bit of time by the sea. So I have some good pictures of that. And these are just a blue color. And so these were on sale. I don't remember all the prices anymore, but they were all a fairly good deal. And these are the chipboard wood, which any page you could really use these on. So I also picked these up. I got the Kraft cardstock because my main reason is how, it's funny how curved it is, how well it goes with Hope and Kindness. That was my main reason for picking it up, but also just because it was really affordable. So in case I do a card class or a kit that needs this, I have it on hand. And I also decided to take a mix-in pack. So this pack, I see it was kind of somewhere the wrong way. That's why I was stuck in here. So this is a 2020 mix-in pack. I'm not sure. I thought they usually said, but anyways, it's still on there. It's X9017. It's still available. It's not on sale anymore, but it might go on sale again. But I often pick these up on sale. Sometimes I buy them full price if I really like them too, but I find, oh, well, for, I think this one was $5, maybe $6. I mean, that's $1 a sheet of paper. And I really like all these colors. I really like this one. So I think I'm gonna try to, I just have this one picture of my mom and me. Well, you guys probably think I'm a mama's girl because I've been scrapbooking my mom and me a lot. But it just so happens that I went there and she came here and those are the pictures I have printed. I am a mama's girl a little bit. I love her. And she's getting older. I'm a baby. So I'm thinking I'm going to use this sheet for Mom and Me. I just think this is a really cool background sheet and there's only one of them. So for a one-pager, it's good, I think. And we're kind of wearing matching sweaters because she bought a sweater while I was there, a hoodie. Love how it looks on her. So I'm thinking something like this. And I'll have to do all the embellishing with stamps, but I'm not too worried about being able to do that. So stay tuned and I'm gonna get to work on that. So these are the two stamp sets I'm planning to use. I'm going to use this and this for sure. And one of these sprigs, most likely this one. I'm going to cut out a bunch of die cuts as well. Going to use the doily and also some different leaves, some current, some no, I don't know if any of them are current anymore actually. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to use in my clusters for my layout. So we'll see where that goes. So I've die cut some different shapes out of Kraft and Fern on the light side, and the pink one there is the cardstock that is in Hope and Kindness cardstock pack. In order to stamp on my die cuts perfectly, I do have to get my head in the way when I do it because otherwise I can't line them up right. So excuse my red hair there. I was a little bit worried that I wouldn't like that there wasn't white trim around the flower, but you'll see right away how it turns out, and I really like how it turns out. It just kind of looks I don't know how to explain it. Just like it's pen lines, I guess, like just a sketch. I just really like it. So I got all these items ready so that I'd have everything ready that I wanted to tuck in my clusters. And I just worked away at them. That's mostly what took most of the time on this layout. And this video is a little longer because I did actually not have to edit it that much. Oftentimes my videos are kind of short because I end up editing so much out because it takes me a long time to get the layout just how I want it. But this one came together actually really quick. So I trimmed off 3/4 of an inch on 2 sides. So that would give me just over a 1/2 inch border all the way around, I believe. Yes, that's what, if I'm doing my math right. I also matted in white, and then I matted again in Kraft. And then I'm just gonna add in this piece of green paper. It's kind of like a chevron, houndstooth almost print. And I'm adding a doily in here. I wanted to use this sort of title or paper with fruits of the spirit. If you're a person that knows your scripture, you'll know that these are the fruits of the spirit, or some of them anyway. And I wanted to use that not because my mom does have many fruits of the spirit, and I don't want to say she doesn't, but when I first saw this as a title, I was like, when am I ever going to use this? Who is this wonderful all the time? Like, I'm certainly not. I'd feel like a hypocrite putting it on my layout. But I really liked it for this layout because 2 reasons. As a mother, those are the things that you want to instill in your children. The compassion, the kindness, the humility, the gentleness. And the other thing is that as we age, we do get a little better at these things. And I think now, as I see my mom as a great grandma, she really is able to live out a lot of these attributes of faith that might have been harder when she was younger or my age. So I think that's why it fit. It fit because I'm her child and she wanted to teach me these things, and because she still is teaching me these things. So I just thought that was a beautiful sentiment. I added another word. I'm not sure when it comes up, but I have these chipboard die cuts that I think I bought at Dollarama in my town here. And oops, I should have put a scrap paper because look, I got all kinds of ink on my background, my foamy that comes in your stamp set. So here I'm still trying to cover the side of the tag, and then I remember that I wanted to use this little cherish word on top there. It's a craft color. It looks like it's wood, but I think it's just thick paper. And yeah, I picked it up at Dollarama. No, not Dollarama. The Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree in the craft aisle. I picked up a few. They come in packs of 3. And they just had some good words that offer a little bit of bulk. So not to try and advertise for a dollar store, but I do definitely pick up things at different places that tickle my fancy, so to speak. Another reason that I think it's a really good time to show you this layout is it is the Stamptacular sale right now. So you will be able to purchase the stamp sets I used, both stamp sets I used, with the die cuts at quite a significant discount. I don't offhand know what that discount is, but I will link it in the description, all the sets that I used. The leaf that I'm using in the harbor or peacock color there, that might be some leftover peacock paper, is it's an older die cut. And the other leaf, that's also an older die cut. I don't believe we have it anymore either. So unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to use those, but we have other sets that have leaves included. So you could definitely find some leaves that you could use. Lots of fussing around with these leaves and sprigs, trying to get them just so I'm happy with how everything is. Because I wanted to use that banner as part of a title or subtitle, I had to bring in the colors that were in the banner in order to make it fit. The light green in the banner is really not the right light green, but it's working good enough, in my opinion, to feel like it belongs. That is why I added a tiny little leaf with some nectarine color. I'm not a huge fan of that color. I actually lean to more, it's too yellow for me. I like the orange better, but that is why I added that leaf in, and I kind of just tuck it in and hide it because I don't really want a ton of that color. I wanted to focus more on the greens, the earthy tones, and the pink. I'm okay with the pink, actually. It works with it looks really nice with the Kraft color. Just tying a piece of twine around the ribbon here to finish off the little tag at the top there. And it's always a little tricky. I'm not a real fancy bow tire, but I did add a little glue to hold it in place. And this is just using some splatters with some stuff I have in my stash. I'm not sure where I picked it up. I think probably I volunteered at a thrift store, so I probably got it there. And just adding the splatters, it really works good on this layout because the background is that notebook paper or whatever you want to call it. So splatters are tricky because, you know, it's not enough, boom, too much. That makes it kind of hard. So here's a close-up of the two embellishment clusters. Not really a triangle this time, more just on the two corners of the picture. Just have to get it in focus here. There we go. I really, really like how this all turned out. I'm very happy with the finished product. The butterfly was also one of those chipboard things. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did enjoy it, I hope you'll hit like and give me a thumbs up there, and I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.